look at this, right? Nip taking on Liquid. Ooh. It's Nip Liquid. Everyone's been calling this the milk matchup. Let's see what's going to happen here. Hugo, we got a CT side start for Nip. Team Liquid. That means they're on the T side.
Yep. If it's not one, then it's the other. Otherwise, it's the spectator. And we got Jakey at the helm as well, observing as we get into this one. It favored, but you never know what you're going to get with a team hot off the press, back from the player break. And looking to ruffle some feathers. Liquid moving through apartments. They've got some banana control as well. Nip just assured in their setup, 3 on B. Hamper's still getting that mid info. Here they come. Flash play above the pit into the A site. Red's going to get Molly. That will push him out into the open. Flash did nothing. Naf bullets will be a lot better. Hampers hides out at the back of A, but surely they're expecting more resistance.
Oh yeah, Hampers, they coming for him, and they hunt him down. Grim gonna find that kill, solidifying the plant for Team Liquid. Nip, do they even want to give this 3-on-5 a go? They're gonna float around for a moment. And I mean, because it's a pistol round, you always want to give it a look in, but now you really can't. Elige tapping another head off has sealed the deal on this pistol round for Team Liquid. Linus and Plopsky, they're out of there. And so that's the Team Liquid boys finding a pistol round.
Nothing like a flawless pistol. Full health players, get out of there. Save your Kevlar, get those cheap helmet upgrades. We like that money saved for Liquid. If you really want to start talking finances in round 2, we will. Every little helps, Harry. It all adds up. And so Liquid lock in the first against Nip, and I'm assured this is going to be a banging matchup. Got a classic map pool as well. Inferno to start. All right. Let's see if Liquid can get away with murder here. We've got a force buy up, though, for Nip. They don't want to go down without a fight. Heavy on B, even more so than the pistol. 4 players here. Read is everything on the CT side of this map. The gambles, the reads, whichever they are, they really decide the outcome of the rounds. Smoke down on long, but it is a B player. Nip no.
Yeah, Hampus is actually also about to confirm this even further, and now they hear the footsteps coming in towards this B site. Grim, good for the first, lots of damage. Will they be ready for device? The turn from Elige, a little 180, puts a bit of English on it, a bit of a spin there. And so now for Plopsky and Hampus, it might be a saving game again. They are sidelined by Plopsky, but he's low on health and won't be able to retrieve that AK. Fallen, come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, he does get it. He does get it. Fallen used to be so good at scavenger hunts. You just know it.
Finding Easter eggs in the darndest of places, Harry. 2-0 for Liquid. And they deal with the 4-stack B play forced by this turn for Elige. Oh, almost ran out of mouse pad there, but he got it down in time. The quick lift. You love it. Zeus out for Plopsky as well. Otherwise, it's a pretty bare-bones eco round for Nip. Ouch. Playing the Zeus in CT, that's a position for it, right? Usually the half wall can get a lot done, but maybe going through a smoke with that. It's really the highlight of the round, Harry.
Yeah, he's on the boost.
Flying Zeus?
That might actually be the play that he has in mind. With no smokes down and like a contact play, it is.
Yeah! No, fired too soon. Fired far too soon. I respect the attempt. Flying Zeusman. Imagine though. That gun is fickle at best, right? Even when you feel like you're dead on. Sometimes it just doesn't give you the goods. And this round, got nothing good about it. Liquid are running over Nip. 4 alive at the end of things, no problem. Here comes the buy. Here's where the matchup gets interesting yet again.
Yeah, Device going to be bringing that AWP out right away. head-to-head of Fallen and Device is cool.
Close, man.
It's close.
It's like a snail trail there in slow-mo.
Snail trail?
Yeah, you see that? And I mean, an actual snail
Like an
trail.
actual
Not what your brain goes to, you absolute animal.
Well, I would call it more like a...
Slime time.
Yeah, like a slime line, you know?
Well, you know what I mean. Even if it took us a while to get there. Here's the AWP on Device. Not going to be met with any from Liquid, not yet at least. It's T-side after all. They flash him off, he goes back on. 4 on A. Nip have attempted a lot of gambles already, and we're early in the game. Will this one pay off?
All right, well, Device now knows that the top of middle is clear. Means he doesn't have to keep freaking out on this angle. Don't know how that was just a tag to Elige. Elige knows he's a lucky boy to still be alive after that one. The next contact is made by Rez over here at Arch. He's opened up the round for NIP. Team Liquid still grouping for what feels like the apps hit, timed with this play from the guys in middle. And so all this smoke goes out now with the goal of cutting down these sight lines. They deal with the pit player, but Rez still waiting in that smoke. And back of the site is Device. The USP claims a life. And that's the bomb as well.
No
Device making it happen with the sidearm, with the AWP. He gets it all. Device with 3. Brings that AWP out. And immediately makes his presence felt in the server. That's a sign of things to come.
Yeah.
Oh, this matchup is gonna be a spicy one indeed, Hugo.
Mate, the USP kill on the site player, that's just rancid. And then, you know, the pillar peek, he stalls it out a few seconds, Elige just holding him down. If Device peeks left, he's dead. And so perfect peek from him onto Elige and Grave, and then even closes. What more could you want from the Danish AWP? Easy does it on the border, Nip. And Liquid back to their rifles. Device got the AWP at B now, liking to keep Liquid guessing in this CT side. I said that sometimes all the Inferno comes down to. Liquid trying to keep up some control, take that flash to top B. Still got to worry about sandbags. You want an anti-flash player as well, ready to trade. If Nip get aggressive, they certainly seem close to do so, but they're not committing, just waiting for Device's contact. The contact that may never come as Liquid line up a util. Rez is going to hear that go down. He knows they could be right round the corner now, and they are.
Yeah, Plopsky now starting to lean away from B, but because they don't want to make noise on the rotate, he's sneaking the entire way. This is only going to give more time to Team Liquid to get in. They've got to be quick to capitalize, and Hamper's still trapped down here in the pit, is trying to hold on. Now, he's traded after 1 by Fallen, but still, this is left to 3-on-2 open for NIP. Elige down here in the pit and Fallen tucked into the site. It's a nice crossfire to have. Fallen can make this first contact at long with Elige swinging a little later. And with a resmoke down on Moto, that's only going to give you more room. Oh, it's removed though, as quick as it appears. Elige in the graveyard, good for the first. Device is now scoped in on the angle. And there's Elige with all 3! And he makes that clutch happen. Ooh, that spray transfer, man, that's something else. Device was not ready for that.
Yeah.
And so that's 4 on the board for Team Liquid right there on the back of Mr. NA.
Oh, that's so beautiful as well. And that 1v2, Device fires a shot through the smoke, and Elige uses that. You see his peak just seems out of nowhere, but he's aware. In that 1 second timing he's got, Device can't refire. He can't trade frag. So Elige goes hunting for Linus, and then even transfers Device on the jump. That is disgusting stuff. That is what we like to see from Elige. Mr. Consistent, bringing it right to the front door of Nip. Fallen, he's got an AWP as well. Picked up, yoinked. So let's see what he's going to do with it. Because Device, not quite as well endowed now. Down to a Deagle instead. 3 M4s, Liquid set up for a B play. This is a smoke, not a flash, ready for Device to retake the top of B. There it goes over. It's actually just a re-smoke. Very safe position to throw it from. Also means he can lob it and rotate quick if he needs. Still plenty of utility here for NiP. They're doing a good job of holding on into the late round. Minute on the clock. Liquid try and show some face on A, but they will be doubling back to the original plan, the B bomb site that still has 3 CTs in it. Rez is kept on the angle, but only for a moment. NiP already know what's going on.
Yeah, Liquid walking into this stack. Ooh, all the more credit to them if they manage to get in, but there's just so many crosshairs, so many players firing back. Fallen, he knows about this Deagle device. He taps the bomb, the bait a peek, and oh yeah, it's the wrong number. Here he is, back in again. Elige is going to be the man to get it this time. Hampus, 1v2, brilliant stuff from Fallen and Elige. To turn this one back on its head, Hampus with the swing is ready to complicate matters. Just Fallen left to get past anything else in his big bag of tricks. Yes. There it is, all 3 to close. It's back-to-back hat tricks to find Liquid another round.
Yeah, clutch killers of Elige and Fallen finding success here for Liquid. We love what we're getting out of them. Oh my god, it feels great to see Liquid looking good up against Tier 1 EUCS. What a flavor. Fallen with a double fake. Great stuff. With a missed smoke, they go right through, and yeah, close round, but it's not going to cut it. That looked perfect for NiP. That was a 2-on-4 coming right down the barrel for Liquid. And now 5-1 up, breaking the money again, putting them back on pistols. Fallen once more. He's not going to get it, though. Molly down a car, lets Grim get into position with the MAC-10, and Elige trying to fight against 3. There's the first.
You can't not love the game we're getting out of Elige, right? I always get a little bit worried. He's not immune to slow starters, this guy, but...
Oh, saved by the bell.
Fallen comes in. Fallen's coming through, and Naf is out in the top mid. NiP are left retaking a site that Liquid haven't even taken yet. This is very odd, right? Liquid looked like they were originally going to hit B at the end of all of this with the bomb down bottom banana. Nah, now they get the info. There's one there. That'll do on the old info wars.
Yeah, these frogs, there's something about them right now. There's something in the water, something in Liquid, and right now I'm loving what we're getting out of it. 4v1 as they delay the rotate. Grim dying there, if anything, just ensures the round for Liquid, that nothing can get out of control. Made Linus doubt his rotation, and now he's just trapped out in library, hoping they feed him. Naf coming his way. But there's a long player to trade if Naf does die. Hell, who peaks first? Maybe it's Elige at range. Nice try. Linus got the dig, and Naf got the shot. 6-1, and Liquid in full control of this game right now.
This is such a good look for Team Liquid. This is such a good look right now. 6-1 up. I am always hesitant to get too hyped. I've seen a lot of Team Liquid play, and if you're a Team Liquid fan, you know what I'm talking about, right? You're always nervous to go, wow, the boys are looking good.
Yeah, I mean, we even saw it the other day, like we were joking about it, obviously, it's just a joke, but we saw FaZe with Twists in, 12-3 up, kind of bottle it, didn't they? Got 2-0'd. So it can happen, and it does happen, and it is always in the back of your mind. But as far as debuts go, as far as opening maps, opening halves, it doesn't get much better than this. It may have won 1 round, but Liquid have instantly clamped down ever since. Device has an orb back. First time he had it, 3 kills. So I've got faith. Fallen's rifling looking pretty sharp in the last few months, seeing him back on this team, but no sleeper with the orb either. We've seen that already. Very daring head-to-head, beautiful moves as well. The jump up from Hampus.
Look at this assault of utility now. They don't check for the guy up on balcony. Device being chased out. Elige is going to trade that out. It's always risky chasing Device into a corner like that, right? You've seen moments where Device is getting pinned down, but Elige makes it look so easy. It's not, believe me. Not that I would know. It just looks that way. Here we go. It's a save out of NIP. They're left with no options. Another decisive round for Team Liquid.
I love that play as well. Just, you know, it's such a pace change. Liquid have been taking mid and defaulting and throwing that long smoke almost every round. Never been doing anything with it. This time, that first play, I think it was Stewie, right? Looking at the ground, jumping, flying around the corner. Yeah, he's not looking at Hampus. He's trying to dodge the flash, gone over Apps into the pit for Liquid. So he does that. And Stewie knows making that play, he's probably just going to die. And it wasn't even Hampus to kill him. Device picked him off with the orb. But he's setting his team up to just, you know, storm the A site with such a ferocious pace. Nip never knew what hit them until it was too little too late. Look at this. Yeah, Device stole this first kill, but all the trades come in perfectly. And Elige, he just has a mad round again, just runs them down, jumps up apartments. He's 12-3 right now. There's no stopping Elige.
No, and that's a great thing. Like, you can just tell with how they're playing, they are brimming with confidence, right? Stewie didn't even have a gun out, bro. He's, you know that clip of S-Tag when he was on Astralis, like D-hopping down, down nuke ramp, and then they're trading around him? That's literally what Stewie's doing there. He's like, look, I'll go get the info. I believe in you, boys.
Maybe you need a gun out.
Banana. Grim will trade one of these kills out. Now, they don't know this yet, but there wasn't like a complete investment in this round. You would love to get some of these guns away. Device can move in and retrieve one, but right now it's a bit of a stalemate. 4-on-4, a big trade for little Grimathy.
Oh, Popsky just doesn't care. He wants to push back in off the back of the Molotov with Device's flash. It goes over the top. Fallen's already conceded, and Grim the same, holding from logs. Popsky won't double down. He'll call it at that. And maybe you would want to see a reinforcement of B as well, right? Like Device dropping his smoke, and of A rather. Device dropping his smoke and rotating, or vice versa. They just cleared out Banana. They don't seem convinced. Elige just walked the smoke. He made a step. Rez heard that for sure, for certain, and stays on the angle. He's about to go B, and he's certainly glad he did it. One kill. Fallen can't find a trade. Oh dear, Elige just found the entry. A is open for business.
And he's still hungry for more. Elige, leave him alone. He's pushing everything right now, right? Was so prepared to go looking for the Arch guy, go hunt down that kill, because he knows that in doing so, the round is won. And he's got full faith in his own ability right now. You know, the safer play would have just been to skirt your way into the bomb site, get the bomb down, risk playing out the 3-on-3, but not for Elige. He's like, no, the round can end if I double up here. Yeah. And so he does it.
That's what Inferno can be, right? Like, kills coming through quickly, multi-kills quickly win you rounds if they're in the same place, because there's just no way back in. That, you know, that rotate on long can't stall and go, okay, I'm holding library, guys, I'm waiting for you. You know, come rotate, retake together, 3-on-3, winnable. No, it's over. Oh, we're too out of position. We've lost the A site. By the time we get there, Liquid will be in crossfires with the bomb for them. And so they are saving their stuff. 8-1. 8-1, Harry. Is that how you thought this game would start?
No, but I'm so happy this is how it started. This is brilliant. NA's needed a win in the Pro League, I can tell you that much, right?
Safe
like, it's been pretty grisly for the rest of them.
BNB 0-5, EG
0-5.
It's not been pretty, has it?
And so, you know, Team Liquid are looking to show they're still NA's team. They're still NA's hope.
And we can't even like look to a team like Cole and be like, oh yeah, they've got an NA player in. Nope. But we have one in FaZe at least, but even they couldn't make it out the group. Sad to see, right? FaZe looked really solid. We had quite the turnaround in Group C, right? Mousesport's going down 0-2, ending 3-2, coming through in second. So, you know, there's always time for things to change. Even if you have a bad couple of days, bad couple of openers, you can recover well. Mag 7 on Rez, Deegs out, and Rifles saved. They're going to need to do the heavy lifting in this one. Double nade to Boiler, double app setup will meet you right there. Device traded by Hampus as Naf takes him down, and the gun's scavenged out of position. Very risky play for Hampus, getting everything he can into safekeeping with Rez covering
He actually juggled them away from Rez.
Hey, where's the weapons? Oh, cheers.
But
at this point, Liquid are going B.
Yeah, I mean, it's really all they're left with. You know that there was at least a heavy presence over in the apartments. You don't want to run into the AKs you've just gifted over, so they're going to try and hit the B site to, we'll call it a mixed bag of results. Grim will get one.
One way to do it.
Fallen holding Banana for now, but this is going to give more time for NIP to rotate in. He's not to know that Banana was empty. Planting now is Fallen. But you know the crowd now are proud now, and Fallen with the swing tries to make it happen. Doesn't find anything right away. Team Liquid still not cognizant that all three players are coming through CT. Grim burns alive, and so Fallen has got to do it. He gets the first, but Linus is there with the trade.
Yeah, it may look like he's very wide on the angle, Fallen there, but he has to be, right? I think at a certain point you ascertain that Banana's clear, but you don't know about Ruins. You don't know if that third player is sneaking in through CT or he's coming in on the coffin side. If Fallen plays wider, he's opening himself up to way more angles. He had to play tucked by blue. One kill will do, but not enough. This lineup almost made the round happen, right? Grim forced out by Molly, doubles up. It's a round, but instead Rez just jumps around the corner, sacrifices himself as Stewie did earlier, and Linus to trade to win that out. A must-win round for NIP to stop this game getting completely out of control. Hampus thrown into ult mid with a flashbang over the top, double flash make that, and Grim gets tagged. But everyone lives. Grim was actually in Banana by the utility, of even less damage done to a Liege. But a nice try anyway. The run boost for the Apps peak, one way to beat the timing. NIP have got ideas, they're just not all materializing.
Once again, it's another good read from NIP as well, right? A lot of the times they have had the players in the right spots here, right? They've got a triple stacked B bomb site. And in times gone by, that hasn't necessarily been enough to put a stop to these B plays. This round, it needs to be. You need to set that precedent. And with Device here on the AWP, he's looking for his own happy moment now. There's one on the cross. Device blinded off the angle. They're running in, and Elige, that is a beautiful opener. Stewie has to drop his own smoke and CT and now move back in. They've got a player trapped the dark, and there's Grim providing yet more entries. Team Liquid once more walk into the most stacked bomb site, and they don't even lose a player in the process.
I don't know if they saw Plopsky, but they didn't Molotov him and he drops his smoke. I wonder, if he doesn't drop his smoke there, do they even know he's back at dark? They'd seen two players on B. They knew about the CT man, so in Device. So, you know, there would have been a world, potentially, unless they spotted Plopsky. I don't know how they would have. He could go unaccounted for and he could catch a multi-kill. Instead, he drops a smoke and two Liquid players spray through it, catching him moving. So, yeah, unless I missed a detail, that's a bit of a shame for Plopsky. He could have been the, you know, the surprise factor on B. Instead, whew, Elige's entries, my goodness, they're making me feel some kind of way.
Dude, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's so beautiful. This is what peak physical performance looks like, okay? It looks like a Liege.
Can we get a camera shot of that guy actually at some point?
Yeah, like permanently in the top left.
Yeah, like a webcam. Yeah. Oh, that would be so good.
Far more important information, but yeah, oh my goodness, just mowing down. See, yeah, they seem pretty aware about Dark. Maybe they knew about it. Maybe my point isn't valid, but it never seemed like he'd peaked. Liquid are peaking right now. 9-2.
Just seems like nothing can go wrong for them. You know, this little duo of Hampus and Device, they've had some nice moments over here on A. And so as Team Liquid start to test the waters of the apartments, you know, will they be ready for Device's AWP? Naf, not really in a spot where if he swings that, he can get traded. So he would have to be pretty keen on the old entry. Oh, he does have a Liege here, though. And we know how this guy has been keen with the entries. Lucky enough for these apartments, guys, that AWP is no longer set up on the balcony. Device has dropped off to short instead and left the Absol to Hampus.
All smoke on B as well. Wonder what that will change. Try and get inside of it, moving both players back to quad. Often with this smoke, you'll see players try and get into CT and wrap the Ruins, try and get weird on the B play. Liquid want nothing to do with it. They're hitting A. No smokes down apart from long side, which has been consistently every round. The Device is about to find out exactly what's going down.
Last time he tagged the player here. This time, it's the killing blow for Device.
Oh dear, smoked his teammate's molly.
Not the end of the world though, right? You're still not sure about going through it if you're Liquid. You've only got this A long play and Fallen. While he has tapped out the first, there's still even more in the sight, in the pit. Elige needed a 180 at epic proportions there. It can't come through.
That entire round is Rez, right? Like, I know players multi-kill the bomb site, but Rez gets the first kill full white on long. That was a perfect flash. Elige baited the shot. It took Fallen to trade it. And, you know, sometimes in those executes, that 4 on 3, you know, it all comes down to the first kill. Being able to snowball off the back of it. Instead, this comes in full blind. I guess he saw it before it popped. And then even though Fallen trades, he dies to the pit. Device gets one of the site. Hampus doubles up. But if that first kill comes in for Liquid and then this short play hits, that's how it gets out of control.
No, 100%. And, you know, at that point in time, everyone's so focused on Rez. Like, they weren't ready for that Hampus Device crossfire between pit and site, which is so strong when in the right hands. And, I mean, you're going to struggle to find more correct hands than guys like Device there.
Yeah, finger on the pulse. And Heart's got to be beating fast. If you're NIP, you're trying to get yourself back into the CT side, but you're still fighting for scraps.
On top of that, I think it's good for Device that he finds the opener there, right? You know, if you remember last time he was floating around in mid, he just tagged Elige, and then they go on to have, you know, a round that kind of starts to fall apart. Well, there, he deals the killing blow. It's an early 5-on-4, which only magnifies the impact that Rez was able to have in removing the long prong of that take.
Oh, Device's long prong finds nothing, though, down Banana, sitting in a Molotov instead.
They call him Mr. Long Prong. Look at him with that orb.
Oh, now they're ready for it.
Oh my God, dude, Fallen in their brains.
Yeah, I mean, not the first time Hampus has played here, but oh my God, he saw spam, he saw a tag. Fallen knows now for sure, for certain, and he takes the kill. Hampus never knew the orb was just round the corner.
Pretty ballsy for Hampus to just stay up there, but I guess that's like the mind game you're playing,
that
right?
Orb peak.
They go, you're not gonna think I've stayed around up here.
Still a triple B. I like the Nipper insured here. Liquid think they're selling a fake, but Nipper been running this a lot with Linus just watching Spawn. Device is going to hit that contact, but he's blind, and the entry comes in. Grim trades and Fallen follows up. You may have everyone ready to push through the smokes, all grouped up in B, and it's no challenge for Liquid.
Bro, these B entries have been so clean. Every B take feels like that's how it's gone. Like, they all push into a stack. The stack gets one kill, and then it's like traded, dead. Oh, there we go, sorted. We're in, boys. We're done. Round over.
It has been that way for certain. Naf even lurking as soon as Rez turns around. Whew. NA, tears of joy.
This should be a moment of rejoice right now. Everyone should be feeling good.
Yeah, because as we all know, at 10-3, the game's already over. There's nothing that can go wrong. There's no way that this could come back to bite you. It's as good as finished. Turn off your stream. Or maybe hang around and see if Liquid make you worry. But really, like, all that joke aside, this is really good form for Liquid. I'm not expecting them to bottle this. You never are, obviously, but I'm really not more than ever. Let's see, though.
Really not more than ever.
Yes, the triple negatives like to come out when things get wild.
Oh, there's the opener for Plopsky.
Yeah. Finally fighting for top B. That's a change.
Oh, that's a little peek from behind the Molotov time with the flash. They realize just a second too late. While this is happening, Naf has pried open the A-bomb site. Now, Linus could make a round-winning play. He's out along, they don't know about him. Oh, but Elige has got their back. He saves them. That could have been the lineup. Stewie was running back turn, knife out, how he spent most of the T side so far. And now just Plopsky, 1v4. They are hunting for him at B. In the actual A site, it's a 1v2. Not that Plopsky is to know that, and without a kit, a 10-second stick would be optimistic. So, just trying to hold on to the AWP. If Team Liquid let you...
Mate, how did Elige get that kill? How? Like you said, like that should have been double up, bomb dropped, round up in the air, Plopsky activated. But no, Elige just dinked, bops him, mate. Oh my goodness. Unsinkable. 11-3, and you can't do anything but laugh. Unless you're a Nip fan. which case you've got to be feeling pretty sad right about now. This is not how you expected this team to come into today, but I can't say it's anything but great play out of Liquid. It's not like Nip are making massive mistakes. Their reads are good. Like you said, Liquid are walking into a lot of stacks and still winning rounds. We're seeing different setups. Device is very mobile. None of this matters.
No, man, this is great. You know, like, Inferno hasn't really been like a centerpiece of the NIP map pool, but it's still impressive that this is looking so good for Liquid. Like, if there was any team I had faith in that could show up and look underwhelming, it is these guys. Like, especially when there's so many hopes and dreams of NA, you know, riding on the back of them. But no, dude, this is a very, very nice debut. This round, 4-on-4, thanks to Device with that AWP. I think Dust is going to be a real good litmus test for where this Liquid squad is at. Naf continuing his reign of terror in the A bomb site, doubling down. Oh, look at this. Linus flashed in. Grim was playing anti-flash, and the fact that Linus gets one.
I don't know how.
I don't even know where. Oh, it was on Fallen.
Yeah, Fallen fell off the wall. He must have hit him.
Yeah,
I thought he fell.
Down.
He must have hit him as the head disappeared behind the wall. That's what I was wondering. Device taking matters into his own hands. He struck the bomb in mid, turning around, knows about Nav, and catches him mid-air. That's one way to send off the half. But is it enough? With only 4 on the CT side, Nip backs against the wall. Liquid standing tall. Let's find out where this is going in just a moment.
Hey Future Pros, are those pesky T's rushing banana literally every round? Well, if your teammates really are Future Pros, then this nade combo should help shut down your rushing counterparts. For this, you'll need a total of 3 Future Pros, 2 incendiaries, 2 smokes, and 2 HEs and a flash. Let's break this down. Future Pro number 1. Your job is to throw the deep smoke and incendiary the close push. Do this by lining up with this point and then run through your smoke. The close incendiary doesn't really have a specific lineup, just bank it off the wall and make sure it's close to the choke. Future Pro number 2. Your job is to throw the deep molly. To do this, simply run to the corner of this wall, crouch down and throw the incendiary while aiming at the top left side of the wall. Future Pro number 3. Your role is mainly just a backup player. You can sit in this spot holding a flash. If you aim along this line of the antenna, you can flash the whole of Banana without affecting your teammates. However, be ready to sprint to A if your teammates call any T aggression on that side of the map. Now that Banana has been blanketed in flames, both Future Pro number 1 and number 2 can throw their HEs. You can choose to double nade tree or double nade the entrance to Banana. That choice is yours. Once the HEs have been thrown, Future Pro 2 can throw their smoke at the entrance to Banana, locking the Ts out for even longer. From here, you can send one of you to push down Banana while your teammates rotate over to A. There are many options at this point depending on the situation, so don't make the wrong call.
It's a good day to be a Karma farmer right now because Liquid are off to the races, but if you're a regular farmer, you're in for a bad time. Your barn is getting burned. This is one hell of a series that we got on our hands right now, Hugo. Liquid looking good out of the gate on their map pick of Inferno. Just a couple of rounds from the sweet taste of victory.
Yeah, those are the hardest rounds to find, though, Harry, right on the precipice of success. And this is Liquid's map pick as well. So let's see if Nip came in hot today or expecting a bit of Inferno. Liquid certainly were, and the T side was well drilled. How's Nip going to fare? Fast up middle. Forget util. It's armor Glocks, baby. And no one's here. Oh, Nip, they made the perfect read. Does not get better than this.
It's a bit weird, though, right? Like,
do they hear it from B?
I thought they would have, but oh, Nip is sneaking. Nip is sneaking. Now, Naf is suspicious. Smart guy like Naf, you gonna try pull the wool over his eyes? Nah, dog, not today.
Oh, dear.
Stewie 2K dinked on the first peak, out for revenge, but he can't find it. Linus has obliterated them, and this is one hell of a pistol out of NIP, trying to get us believing. Linus and Device looking to end it all. Just Delige, the invaluable, the man who won't go down at the end, is finally brought to his knees.
Yeah, it goes down right at the end. And mate, Linus, those are Glocks, right? Glocks v USPs all the way down Banana. He just 2 bullets Liquid out of that round. Stewie waits behind the wood on 10 health. I was getting worried. He called for Fallen to peek with him, and both of them just get bopped. Even though Naf got that info, I just don't think Liquid were ready for that. Naf was cycling nades, who's figuring out, like, do I want to smoke CT? Do I want to drop it? New box, rather? Where do I want to play? It seemed like Liquid were not ready for that play. I can't blame them. It was the perfect outread from Nip. And now the game's on. Now the comeback begins. You can't rely on Elige to entry anymore. He's going to try on the CT side with a scout. Flick. Oh, double peek instead. No chance. Not now. And so this is where Nip could really start to sweat.
Yeah, they've pulled a Liege round with the scout. He's playing it a bit like an AWP, right? And he's being very, very mobile, but I don't think Nip are going to be as scared of it as they are in AWP. They've lent strong into this B-bomb site, and for Team Liquid, that might prove to be a bit unfortunate as Nip now work their way into top middle, showing that early B presence. Fallen here, his taps have been good. Right? Oh, see, great, nailed it.
No better. Switches to a nade right as they push, and in the smoke, Grim is gone. Linus sees right through those. And that's the round.
Still, they're right. If Nip ever were going to recover, they've taken the first few steps to get there, finding the pistol, nailing the conversion. Now just these 3 saved weapons to beat in the next. Also, ESL Premier, you can see there, that's the path to the Pro League. That's been going on the sidelines.
Yeah.
To keep up with all that good
Yeah, it's how Entropic got here, right? They were the ones, you know, we saw in the previous game who managed to 2-0 Furia. They came in through Season 36 of Prep by winning it. So that's how they're here in the Pro League. You want to do it yourself? Go play the ECA leagues. Go work your way up. Maybe you'll meet Harry in Open if you're lucky.
Yeah, maybe if I get demoted.
Nice try.
From, you know, the Pro League itself.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're here, so...
I am the 6th man of...
Extra Salt.
Extra Salt, yes. Yeah. And famously...
I've heard that.
They're not here, but that's fine. Here we go, though. Right? Just these saved... Well, just this saved scout. Not exactly imagining that much is going to happen in this round, but I'd love to be proven wrong. With the scout removed, that's the one interesting part now brushed aside. NIP, a 7th round is inevitable.
Well, there is a stack, but yeah, I don't think NIP are going to run the bomb in and throw this one away. Talking of throwing, Naf has a flash to lob into this site. And try and set Liquid up. He's still scared of CT, burned by the pistol perhaps. Here comes the flash, and they all fight at the same time. It's a good flash, but the shots won't connect, and there's aim punch as well to be expected. Bit of a team dink. Hampus wants them all for himself. Naf in the spawn, took one with him. You'd like to think no more, but there are low players.
Yeah, a lot of them are low, with the exception of Hampus.
And like Hampus, no problem. Sees the USP, sees the silencer poking behind the coffins. Spams him out. 7-11, and well, this is where things get interesting for Liquid yet again. Their first buy.
Yeah, I don't think, I was looking to see if Fallen had an okay spawn. It's all right, but it's pretty risky to take a B peak with this one. Like, look, they're already there so far ahead of time, and so Fallen isn't really able to go for anything too crazy out of the gate with that AWP. They're now working some of this apartment's control. Flash getting lined up by Naf. Actually, the molly going over first, and he won't hang around. Instead, Fallen taking a peek. Now sees Banana is clear. This is a lot of info for Team Liquid. Wouldn't surprise me if we see Naf maybe lean away from the B site now, and that's exactly what he's doing. Looking to reinforce this A bomb site. Fallen has gotten them this information, and Liquid are looking to do good on the rest of the round. Elige doubling down on the short side. And Linus is unable to trade it. The A play has grinded to an awkward halt for NIP.
I love this bait and switch as well. Grim's playing pit. Elige is just hiding, hoping they discount him after killing Grim. And they know about the possibility of this long lurk. Hampus waits the Moto smoke, but at Archway, Naf was smoked off. So he called it. He said this could be happening, and Liquid are not discounting the possibility. Grim, with the spot, sees that play along, and they start to move up on short and apps. We need Linus to activate above as well. There's the long play getting a kill at least, and Device is trying to cut down Library as well. They still haven't cleared the pick. Grim drawing them in. Where's Elige? They wonder, where is Elige? He's behind you. Bomb dropped. It's all on Linus. Elige is not giving it up. And 20 seconds left. Naf moves in for the kill. 12 rounds out of Liquid. You couldn't see a better way to contain that long take and that split into A. Liquid are aware of it every step.
Yeah, beautiful stuff, and so much of it. I mean, Elige doing this, like there's only so many times you're gonna go.
Device never got a double here.
Yeah, this was lovely out of Elige. On top of that, though, and I think you do have to give credit here to the double B holding Naf and Fallen once again earlier on in that round, deep clearing out Banana. So far ahead of time, they're able to make that cool across, guys. It's looking like a. And even that, gives those players on a better poise, a better understanding of the fights they're about to take, the fights that are about to come to them. Now in with a triple B lean, and the timing couldn't be sweeter. Fallen, they are trying to get cheeky with it, but is he going to be one step ahead? Device on the receiving end of that AWP. Fallen out like a light. He's trying to elude capture from these AKs, but he keeps throwing himself back in. Everyone's just playing with a lot of confidence right now on Liquid, it feels like. One is never enough.
Can't blame them. Especially with some of the things they got away with on that first half. Still going to commit into B. Fallen's got a reflash. It's going to maybe make you fire off shots, but they managed to dodge it while lining up utility. Here's the exec. How will Liquid fare on the hold?
Fallen doesn't need help yet, but he will do. Naf raining out with a kill. Smoke now dropped, gives Fallen a little more room to play with, but Linus is running up on him, and Naf live, but they don't check for Naf. How's he allowed to get away with a double? They knew about him. He'd been in the kill feed. That's a little bit awkward, and it's given this advantage over to Liquid, who were poised to play retake. With how confident they're looking, wouldn't surprise me if they just, Grim flashes through the smoke and they try to face this one together. There's the smoke for Banana. Now they spot Rez at Pillar. It's Hampus in the pool that they don't know about yet. Here they come. Elige with the opener. Rez is blind, but still taking names, and Grim needs to be quick here. Time is not his friend, and neither is Rez. He nails them with the AWP. That is a huge clutch for this guy to pull off, and it's kept NiP competitive. Now on to 8. The gap between these teams is shrinking, Hugo. And I'm starting to get a little worried.
Yeah, that's a 2-on-4 out of Nip as well. I don't know how they pull that through. Res with some bangers, not even just a close of the blind shot too. It almost looked like they were about to line up, and the hype's there for Nip. They're starting to believe, they're starting to taste victory as well. And it's all coming through for NIP. Yeah, I mean, after, you know, I was expecting nerves or something of the sort, like Linus kills the AWP and he just never checks for nav. That comes out of nowhere. Definitely a scary moment, but one that's quickly solved. And Nip just go right back to this B control. It's not a commit, but if they get the pick, they'll go. Excellent grenade from Naf. Does a lot of damage to 3 players. Other 2 players, and Nip still defaulting, holding first and second mid. Right now it's just Deagles and the likes for Liquid. They're not really invested heavy into this round. They're just hoping for any kills, and well, if one more comes through on B, that's as good as a done round for Nip. Even with Fallen here with the smoke, they are not going to respect it. They don't need to. Well, they choose to.
Yeah, I was going to say, they might, right? They've got a bit of a gap here. Now they know about a second guy rotating over. They also hear it's the Eagles. You don't know the extent to which there's, you know, bodies in this B site. Holding the gap. Naf will deal with one. It's all getting a little bit awkward. Fallen's taking pot shots, trying to do more damage. And finally, Plopsky decides, I've had enough. These are just pistols. Let's stop giving them so much room. Yeah. He runs them down, and he opens up this B-bomb site. Nip moving on to 9, and there's not really much that Elige and Grim can do about it. Little bit awkward there, right?
Yeah,
like what with the smoke going in. I can kind of understand.
I really thought they were just going to
go for it. I thought they would, but, you know, to them, they don't really, like I say, they don't know the numbers in the site. There could be players up on the boost on either side of that smoke. Plus, it's a bit of a weird smoke that comes in. I think that was more just a...
Very shallow.
Yeah, that was more just like a matter of the circumstances for Fallen, right? He's scrambling a rotate, and so he's just throwing whatever that serves a purpose. But Nip don't know that.
It gets a bit weird as well, because Device drops his AWP and goes to grab the gun, and in doing so, he's stuck with the pistol while he's getting faced. Oh, nice exits. And a couple of kills on the way out does some damage to the Nip economy. That damage will only matter, though, if Liquid run away with rounds and start breaking this, you know, fairly low money. So Liquid needs to get back on the board. Already, this 11-4 has been forgotten. Nip is showing us that we need a bit more respect here in the server.
Yeah, I do remember there was this guy, Zonic, I think his name was. He did have this law, right?
All right.
He said 11-4, you always lose those.
I think that was it. You always lose those.
Fallen.
Was he talking to Liquid?
No, he was speaking... Ooh, lovely! Fallen beats Device. I was going to say, that's the guy he was talking to right there on the receiving end of Fallen's AWP.
Yeah.
And so finally, Liquid have been rewarded with this 5-on-4.
Yeah, back to A for Nip. They've not really had too much of an interest in this bomb site. Fallen's here, off that swap. And he's ready. Device is 2. Fallen hits a tag. It's Hampus, rather. Device obviously gone. Hampus takes that AWP, and now he needs it. 20 health. Tagged up by Fallen. It's going to be the AXF, and I think Team Liquid know what to expect. Smoke on long. Fallen replenishes one as well. Plopsky just goes right through, and Fallen knows about it, even prepared for the fight, lets him take the space. Got to worry about getting backstabbed now, but Plopsky's double back to join his team. That means Fallen's watching dead angles as Grim smokes preemptively for a Molotov. There it comes, double molly denied by Grim, and now he peeks out through the smoke, trading onto Fallen. Elige in the back of the bomb site, still holding strong. 4-on-2, they're falling like flies. 10 health, he dies as well. It's Hampus gone, and Elige with another multi-kill. Feels like when they come through, all is fine and dandy.
I got a little bit nervous.
Did that second molly not go out? The
second molly didn't get extinguished in the smoke.
Just hide in the smoke.
And so Grim, obviously expecting it to be put out, keeps running into this Molotov. He can't go anywhere. He's taking damage even when he's in the smoke. That was very, very weird.
Oh yeah, I see that as well. You know, you just hide out in the smoke. He realized very quickly, wait, I'm still getting tickled here. Better just let Elige do the rest.
Yeah, I'm glad that Elige steps up there because he needed to. Like that volley in the pit does actually make Grim's life very uncomfortable. He can't peek anything all of a sudden, and so he's just trapped in this tiny little cage. But that's where you have Elige to go big mode and just shut everyone down.
Yeah, and that's nice. You know, for Elige, if this was someone else, you know, we'd be saying game of life, Harry. But for Elige, this is just another Wednesday, my dudes. This ain't special. But doing it against NIP in your inaugural Group D Pro League game, that's got to feel pretty spicy as well. For, you know, I think on the outside, a lot of people look at this group and they go, yeah, Gambit, Liquid, NIP, right? Like, that's the expectation. Those are the three big names. Those are the teams that should be making it through. Well, Liquid, they want to rise through the ranks. They want to be at the top of that list. Ooh, close shot for Fallen. Elige tries to get involved. Pushing himself right down middle. Happens his P250 domes him, and Fallen, they're getting closer. Molly smoke to let him peek deep because he knows the pistols are not going to hold him back. Fallen takes the advantage because he knows also there's a gun down.
Yeah, he's trying to protect it.
Oh.
That just blew the gun further away.
Not what you want. Really not what you want. Oh, there's still one there.
It's still good. It's still fine.
Yeah.
Device gets his hands on an M4.
Scary.
Oh, but the M4, of course, bested by the AK. They both dink each other, but Naf comes out ahead. Meanwhile, Device loses his. Hampus and Linus, now they're walking over towards this double long setup, and Fallen's very keen to fight you. He's on to another triple. Linus is just left waiting. Yeah, Fallen nails it. Great round out of the guy. A lot of re-peeking from Fallen, but he knows when to pull the plug, right? He knows that 2 is good enough. Then he reroutes, repositions, keeps NIP guessing as to where that AWP can find itself.
Fallen's taking so many crazy fights in this map. It's oh, dude, it makes me feel like I'm in another year entirely. Like, he has no fear. He's yet to, like, give up a kill as well, like an opener or you know, make a silly play.
And in head-to-head to be Device, mate. Think about how good he's looked on those banana fights.
Down banana on top of logs. Like, Fallen's had everything. And now the blood's flowing. He tries what Elige couldn't get away with. And Hampus down low runs through the Molotov. Now, the AWP shot didn't connect, but it's better than going down 4v5. It's showing the mental state of Liquid. It's flowing right now, Harry. They're feeling it. When you start going for those plays in back-to-back rounds, and now, side by side with Grim tucked in the cubby. Or Elige, rather.
This is all in for NIP as well. Like, this full investment is everything up against 14, right? They haven't saved, you know, something in the tank to keep the investments looming. Like, no, their hearts, their minds are all in this round. Their pockets, their wallets are there as well. So what can they manage with these pistols? There's Fallen to remove one of these long players. Now, the remainder all up through short. Grim might be blind, but he still won't give you the time of day. Fallen helps out, and it's 15 on the board for Liquid, starting to feel as good as done.
Yeah.
But with everything going in to that previous round for NIP.
Mate, Grim must be wearing a burgundy t-shirt or something. You know, you feel like he's the anchor man right now. Doubles up in the back of the bomb site, and Elige always there to swing and never miss. 15-9. I don't want to say it's done, but it's not going to get any easier for NIP, who just have pistols in this round. Not another mid-play, surely. Instead, it's Fallen fighting deep down. Won't go to Pound Town, though. Holds off. Doesn't want to get deked. Who does? Lots of nades for NIP. They can, you know, throw some fakey-wakeys in here. They can double back to B late. They've got to retake Banana before they execute if they don't want to get hard flanked. They know Liquid have full control right now, so a couple of shots through the smoke will keep them there with a bit of respect. With the second NIP commit, so will Stewie.
Yeah, Fallen just started to rotate like he was going to be, and I don't know why, because now he's a little out of position. It's fine. They've given him respect at long, and he's come through the smoke. So now we've got these flanks coming in, but it might never be needed. Grim putting on a show, Fallen helping out, and Team Liquid, they lock in their map pick. They stop that getting out of hand. They've learned the Heimlich. The choke is denied. 16-9 for the Team Liquid boys, and now we cast our minds forward to a little bit